Today I'm going to be breaking down some of the best strategies you can use here at Townhall 10 to help you beat Townhall 10, Townhall 11 and Townhall 12 bases and get those 3 stars. So here's the army composition for the Townhall 10 against Townhall 10 attacks. Now my recommendation is when you're in those really low leagues and you're trying to push up in your trophies or your leagues as they're now called, this is my army that I go to. It's easy to spam. You're going to bring in loads and loads of triples and progress nice and quickly through those leagues until you start encountering Townhall 11 and Townhall 12 players. Now if you want to, there is timestamps down in the description for all 3 of the armies we're going to be looking at today for Townhall 10, 11 and 12 attacks. So if you've already mastered this one, you can jump ahead to one of the ones later in the video. So with this first attack, it's so simple because all we're going to be doing is zapping out the 2 Inferno towers. So of course at Townhall 10 you can either have single or multi-target Infernos. It doesn't really matter what they have, we're going to zap them out regardless. So it's 4 lightning spells and an earthquake spell per Inferno tower. We're then going to be coming in with a nice early Queen's ability, which is going to be helping us to just do a load of damage through the base, take out a couple more defenses and get going with this attack. So it's as easy as you guys can see. You're basically spamming in the golems out in front. You're then going to be coming in with the bowlers and witches in behind. Now you'll see right here we do have that new spell, of course the totem spell, which you are able to get in your clan castle. This is an incredible spell at lower town halls. I've been using it on a whole load of my accounts because it basically acts as a secondary golem. It's going to come in there, it's got huge hit points and it's going to tank for your heroes, your troops, whatever it may be, really well. And you'll see right here our queen was taking a lot of heat from the expo or other defenses, so we decided to go ahead and drop it down. That's going to protect up our queen for even longer, allowing her to create that funnel on the right hand side. King's ability now going to get popped off through in the center, opening up all of those wall compartments that the wall wrecker perhaps didn't quite manage to get through. Even if your wall wrecker, should I say, does pop early though, it's nothing to worry about because we have the Root Rider in our clan castle. That's going to help us break down some of those walls, even if the King's ability doesn't manage to do that. So we have loads and loads of backup plans basically if our wall wrecker, I can't say it today, doesn't make it. But you guys can see just how many troops we have left up here on the back end. This strategy is incredibly simple. You could almost do it with your eyes shut and playing with your feet. If you guys haven't been using this strategy, it's my go-to at Townhall 10. Zap Dragons is also incredibly strong, but for me, this is even easier because you can just mindlessly spam it. Spells don't really matter because you're zapping and using the earthquake spells on the Infernos at the start, which means life is incredibly easy for you. So progressing through onto the second attack, we're going to be coming in this time against Townhall 11 bases and it's going to be Zap Dragons. I'm sure you guys probably could have predicted this, but Zap Dragons is definitely one of the strongest strategies for attacking up town halls. So of course this isn't just for trophy pushing, you can also use this in CWL as well. So let's jump in and we'll break it down. So the first and probably most important thing in this particular attack is your giant arrow on your queen. It needs to be leveled up as high as you can possibly get it because we're looking to take down air defenses with it. Now if you can, we're looking to try and take down 2 air defenses and an air sweeper that's pointing in the direction your troops are going to be coming in from. However, if you're not able to get 2 air defenses and a sweeper, I would definitely go for 1 air defense and the sweeper because the sweepers themselves can be a real problem in this particular attack. So let's jump in and you guys will see we're going to bring in that queen. We shoot off her ability, we do catch the sweeper and we do catch the air defense. That then leaves 3 air defenses left up on the map and it's going to take an earthquake spell and 3 lightning spells to go ahead and take them down. So ideally at this point in the attack you are going to have taken down all of the air defenses, but if things don't quite go to plan you potentially miss your giant arrow ability, or like this one we decide to focus on the sweeper rather than the secondary air defense. Go ahead and attack straight into the 4th and final air defense. Use your free spell, which you guys can see right here, use it nice and early. We also of course have the rage spell to help push our troops through. Now down here at Townhall 10 we only have 2 heroes and we don't have that Grand Warden to help protect us. So when it comes to those Clan Castle troops, you're just going to have to hope and pray that they don't do too much damage to your troops. In this particular one, we end up using the totem slap bang in the middle of the base. That helps to tank for some of those heavier hitting defenses, as well as the enemy queen. This is an incredible spell. Like I was saying in that previous attack, it's just so useful in so many different situations. It's basically going to act as a giant meat shield. So especially if you're coming under fire from an air defense you didn't perhaps take down, or even single target infernos, it's not going to last too long against a single target inferno, but it will help you get at least nice and close to it so you can bring in that 3-star. But there you guys can see it. We end up actually crushing this base with Zap Dragons, but this is one I would definitely recommend practicing a little bit, mastering that giant arrow, so you can always maximize the value you're getting from it. When it comes to our siege machine, we of course did bring the Stone Slammer in this particular one. The Townhall at Townhall 11 doesn't fight back, so we don't really have too much to worry about. However, in the next attack, that is going to be a problem. So here is the strategy we're going to be bringing for our Townhall 10 against Townhall 12 attack. Of course, we're going to be bringing in some clone spells. This is because we're going to be bringing in a Yeti Valkyrie Blimp to help take down the Townhall, which of course at Townhall 12 is going to fight back. So let's jump in and break it down. So you'll see this is a pretty common trophy pushing base where we have a really heavy core section of the base there with the town hall itself. So this is where this strategy is really going to come into its element, because all those clone spells are going to basically help us take down this entire core section, and hopefully our dragons are going to be able to pick up lots and lots of percentage. So typically what we're looking for here is something over the 70% mark with a 2-star. This strategy though, like I said, is going to allow you to bring in some 3-stars from time to time against these higher town halls, so definitely worth practicing. But let's go ahead and see what we do in this particular one. Bringing in the giant arrow on the queen, because if you have maxed out that giant arrow on your queen, you are still going to be able to take down air defenses even here at Town Hall 12. So it's an incredibly overpowered piece of equipment that you're going to be able to get a lot of value from, because taking down 2 air defenses when you're coming in against a Town Hall 2 higher than yourself is massive. Okay, so taking a look at that center, you'll see we have the triple clone spell in there. That's going to allow us to clone up those Valkyries and Yeti. We rage it up. We also use the totem spell. The totem spell is going to basically mitigate any damage that's coming onto our troops so they don't get instantly wiped out, and we guarantee that town hall takedown. Now, the difficult thing with this particular base is it's quite hard to funnel. Your troops will tend to split up. We were hoping with that kind of centralized takedown that our troops would kind of mainly go the same way, but we did get a bit of a split, so we've only got some now pushing up towards that top section. Because we commit all of our spells to that kind of core takedown as it was, we don't really have too much to push up the percentage here on the back end, so you're just hoping that those dragons are going to do a good enough job. Our queen unfortunately did of course go down early because she didn't really have anything other than the giant from her ability to help protect her. When it comes to your minion prince's ability, you're going to want to use this on a heavy part of the base, whether this be against single target infernos, multi-target infernos, air defenses, Tesla farms, anything like that, that your minion prince is going to be able to shoot off his ability all the way through. Definitely worth trying to save that for the opportune moment. But you'll see our dragons just tidying up the last couple of buildings around the outside here as we push that percentage up, and we're so close to hitting that 88%. But a 79% 2-star against the town hall, 2 higher than your current town hall, for me is always going to be a win. So those are my 3 strategies we're going to be bringing in to take down Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, and Town Hall 12 bases when you're trophy pushing at Town Hall 10. So if you guys did find them helpful, of course, the links for them are all down in the description below. While you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe to us here at the Barracks for lots more content just like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.